Coming to you from the P&H Cafe in Memphis, Tennessee. This is You Look Like. Yes, yes, hell, goddamn, yes. I'm your host, Tut Weezy. I will be the conductor on this crazy train we call You Look Like. Let me explain this game to y'all right quick. We got two comedians locked in a battle of insults, but the only rule is you gotta start with You Look Like.
You look like when people ask you how you stay so thin, you say, malaria.
You look like you argue a lot about whether a hot dog is a sandwich.
Winners take home the crown. Losers go to the mirror of shame. Y'all ready to meet our contenders?
I'm Charlie McMullen. I started comedy when I turned 30, which is when I think a lot of people give up. I firmly believe in Sasquatch, but not Jesus. So I won't say Sasquatch is better than Jesus, but no one has ever been killed in the name of Sasquatch.
My name is Shornima Casey, but I just go by Casey because it's easier. When I was in middle school, I signed this pledge to be abstinent because everyone was doing it. But I grew up and I let my ex tie me up with Tibetan prayer flags because I wanted to get tied up and we couldn't find anything. And then the prayers went into the air and I had an orgasm.
Charlie, are you ready for the first round with your barista of the month looking at?
I'm ready.
Casey, are you ready for the first round with your Power Ranger villain looking at?
I'm ready.
All right, y'all go ahead and shake hands. All right, let's count it down. 3, 2, 1.
You rook right. You look like you're not an A cup, but an A shot glass.
You look like you're a feminist until you get pegged.
Wink. You look like a new Facebook profile with no mutual friends that I would be suspicious of.
You look like you spend a lot of your time drawing your own anime porn.
You look like one of the things I drew that I did jerk off to.
You look like if Friend Zone had a face.
You look like you came with free shipping.
You look like you told Chris Hansen you only came over for a conversation.
You look like we could be related. My dad was a nom.
You look like you were raised by wolves, then by women, then by wolves again.
You look like those shoes were a gift from Tom.
Damn, y'all make some noise for them. Y'all know somebody's moving on and somebody's going to the goddamn mirror of shame. So if you think KC should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. If you think Charlie should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. You're moving on to the next round. Bring it in, man. Bring it in. Bring it. Oh, man. You about to go somewhere you used to be in. To the mirror. Shame. 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 Shame.
You look like your sweat smells like curry and turmeric powder. You look like when you're in a fight, you have to power up for 3 episodes. You look like for dinner you ate hunger.
All right, round 1 was like somebody spitting in your food. I know it was hard, but round 2 was gonna be like somebody shitting in y'all food. Literally. Let's meet our contenders.
Hello, my name is Richard Douglas Jones, and I host a podcast called Black Nerd Power. If you're black and you're nerdy, you're geeky, and you like that kind of stuff, it's a place where you can come and just, roll a blunt and talk about Star Wars at the same time. You can drink some Kool-Aid and talk about the finer points of Star Trek. It's a thing. It happens. Done it before.
My name is Kaya Hodo. I have won a single You Look Like competition. They told me things like, you look like Party Monster cosplay, and you look like you pretended to sync up with your female friends in high school. I thought that was hilarious.
All right, Richard, are you ready for this second round with your Eeyore looking at?
I guess.
All right, Kaya, are you ready for this second round with your big boot, little leg, long neck?
Yeah.
All right, y'all go ahead and shake hands. All right, y'all count it down with me. 3, 2, 1.
You look like if I say your real name, you'll burst into flames.
You look like Malcolm X-Man.
You look like you play harmonica for The Cure.
You look like Common put on sympathy weight.
You look like the most disgruntled Hot Topics employee ever.
You look like a 4-year-old drew a face on their thumb.
You look like you transitioned with safety scissors.
You look like the only black guy working at a GameStop.
You look like your favorite word is...
You look like sexual beige.
You look like the worst Bond villain ever.
You look like Shaquille O'Neal Danny DeVito.
Alrighty then. Man. All right, if you think Kaya should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise right now. You think Richard should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. Kaya, you're going on to the next round. Yes, you're going to the next round. You're going to the next round, and you're going to the mirror of shame, man. Shame, 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 shame.
You look like if Pinky f***ed the brain. You look like the world's laziest Huxtable. You look like you're either a fat guy trying to get in shape or a guy that's in shape who's just giving up. Ooh, what y'all doing? You look like that's the closest you're ever gonna get to a threesome.
All right, are y'all ready for the final round? Make some noise! Shyla, you ready?
Ready.
Hi, are you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead, shake hands. All right, y'all, count it down with me. 3, 2, 1.
You look like Dennis Rodman in Whiteface.
You look like the devil went down on Georgia.
You look like Negasonic teenage head.
You look like you wear a windbreaker to the strip club.
You look like you spend more time in your eyebrows than anything else in your life.
You look like 2 kids stacked together trying to be an adult.
You look like Ziggy Starburst.
You look like Children of the Corn, but with a K.
You look like those Doc Martens are the heaviest part of your body.
You look like you wear cargo shorts in the winter.
You look like you've transferred a lot of priests.
You look like... Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
You look like I'm your type, and I'm embarrassed for both of us.
You look like you only drink imported breast milk.
You look like a Human Morrissey album.
Damn! If y'all think Kaya should go home with the crown tonight, y'all make some noise. All right, if you think Charlie should win the crown, y'all make some noise. Kaya's going home with the crown. In case y'all didn't know, I'm Tut Weezy. This is You Look Like. Good night, everybody.
You look like the new face of functional autism. You look like you almost survived fetal alcohol syndrome. You look like you could do coke on this mirror if you were Spider-Man and it was Spider Coke.